Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I missed you. Today, I am going to be reading scary stories that you guys sent me. I did launch my merch, which is what I am wearing right now. La neta se siente bien chingón. And look at it, guys. Like, it says, I'll come back to haunt you, which means que I'm gonna come back para jalarte las patas. No, like seriously, like I really think I am. For example, my friends, I would love to fuck with them. Or like my family, or like las viejas ardidas, or like my ex-boyfriends. Dude, low-key I'm onto something. I feel like that would be fun. But yeah, basically, it's a super cute crew neck, very chill, cozy vibes. All my spooky baddies better come through, and you gotta get yourself one of these. Y aparte de eso, look at the sleeve. Look at how dope this is. It says Erika Angel Spooky Club 1932, bitch. 1932. If you know, you know. Ay, y me encanta porque está bien a gusto, dude. La tela está como calientita de adentro, pero todavía delgadita, and it's like very loose, chill vibes. But yeah, guys, I am so freaking happy, and I'm so excited for October. We're all gonna make it a great October. Be ready for all my uploads, and let's start with these stories. So grab your snacks, your blanket, get cozy. If you're gonna get ready, let's get ready together. If you're just gonna chill, be at home, driving, cleaning, lo que sea, get ready because I'm excited to read these stories. This first story says, Hey Erika, I wanted to share something with you that happened to me when I was 5 years old. It happened at my birthday party in El Salvador. I was just turning 5 and all of my family came together to celebrate my birthday because my family and I were about to move to Canada. I was having so much fun and was so happy about how many family members came to see me. At the end of the party, my tia asked me what was my favorite part of the birthday party. I told her it was when I was breaking the piñata, but the viejito in the white button shirt who was sitting in a corner chair kept laughing at me every time I missed. She said, I'm not sure who you're talking about. I didn't see any older man with a white shirt here, mija. I said, Tia, he was sitting right there on the corner laughing at me. He had a button-down shirt and was wearing a cowboy hat. He kept saying, Dale más duro, Lupita. My auntie looked confused and went into her room and brought out a picture of a man wearing a button-down shirt and a cowboy hat. She said, Is this who you saw? I said, Yeah, that's him. Why did he leave the party right away? I will never forget the look on her face when I said that. Her face looked white as a ghost, and she stared at me for a long time, then went to talk to my mom and tias. They all looked back at me and didn't say a word. That's when my tia told me that the man in the picture was my grandpa, who died in the Civil War many years ago. Till this day, my aunties still talk about it, but my mom refuses to talk about it. This story is kind of cute and heartwarming in my opinion because the fact que había una fiesta con piñata and your grandpa was there, like, dude, I just feel like él quería ser parte de la fiesta. And then the fact that he's cheering you on, I feel like that's the biggest flex ever. Your grandpa loves you. Hi Erika, I always wanted to present my mom's little witch encounter. I would like to stay anonymous if you tell this story. Thank you, of course. Back when I was just around 1, my parents were young and lived together in a small RV in a ranch, right next to my dad's aunt's house in Sacramento. My dad worked night shift, so that meant it was just me and my mom alone in the small RV all night, which to me seems totally spooky considering she was around my age when all of this happened. Dude, low key, some stories that my mom tells me, I'm like, Mom, you were my age? It's crazy. La neta que mi mamá tenía unos huevotes. Porque las cosas que me cuenta, I'm like, I could never. I feel like if I'm 12 still. It says, my mom told me once that while my dad was gone, she was in the shower, when all of a sudden, she hears someone whisper into her ear, saying, Ya llegué, which means I'm here in Spanish. My mom thinking it was my dad or someone trying to play a trick on her since she had to shower in my aunt's house next door. She asked my aunt and looked for an excuse for it, but came to the realization that there was no one messing around with her. She kinda was bothered by it, but kinda brushed it off. The other encounter that happened in the little RV, me and my mom slept alone all night while my dad worked. My mom said one night she couldn't sleep because an owl kept hooting, and no matter what and how hard she tried ignoring it, she finally opened the window and tried to see the owl, and she noticed it was right next to her by the RV window, and it wasn't alone. It was with a baby owl also. She said one day it started to say someone's name. It would say Beatrice instead of your normal owl hoot that they do. She obviously got scared but kept it to herself either way. A month later, an old man that lived close by came up to my mom and asked her if she was liking living in the ranch, and asked my mom if she had heard an owl at night. She kind of hesitated, but she said yes. But what the old man said next, to this day, gives me chills to the core. He then asked if the owl said a name and proceeded to say, No mames, no mames. He then asked if the owl said a name and proceeded to say the name the owl would say, Beatrice. He said it was not an owl, but a witch. Dude, that is fucking crazy. I wonder if the bruja's name was Beatrice. Let me just say that, please guys, I've been wanting to say this. Don't be mean to owls because they're not all witches. La neta, I love animals, and the last thing that I would want you guys to do is hacerle feo a los animales. Like, for example, black cats or owls. Porque ya sé que hay muchas historias y sí creo en estas historias. But let's be real. A fucking witch can turn into anything. Porque no mames, pobres animales. ¿Qué tal si uno ni siquiera es una bruja y le están haciendo el feo? Imagínate qué ha de sentir. They probably think, damn, los humanos son bien culeros. The fact that a guy went up to your mom and asked about the owl and he knew it was a witch, I feel like that just completely confirmed it. I'm gonna be doing a simple brown eyeshadow, but I'm gonna add some little pearls that I have that are so cute. It's gonna be my first time wearing those little pearls too, because I want to do something that matches my merch a little. Dude, I need a new fucking eyeliner. Todo el PR que me mandan y tengo este pinche eyeliner todo seco. One thing about me is I keep makeup until I'm done with it, dude. Soy acumuladora, so don't be surprised if you guys catch me on a TV show in a few years talking about this influencer keeps all her makeup and PR. My dad's life, he was always followed or haunted by things. When he was living in Jalisco, he lived in a farm with his parents. One of the nights, he had to go to put away all the cows all alone, and while he was doing that, he had to pee. Not a restroom story in Mexico, dude. Por eso, prefiero mearme o cagarme en la cama when I'm at Mexico. Like, for real, dude. When I need to use the restroom at night, I'm like, should I even go or can I hold it? While he was peeing, he closed his eyes. And as he opened them again, he realized he was peeing on some nice, fancy shoes. He got super scared and jumped back. And when he looked at the person he was peeing on, he described this super tall man in a black suit with a top hat. The way he described this man always reminds me of Abraham Lincoln, lol. But anyways, as he made eye contact with this man, the man started to speak and said, Ven, ven, mira, la mamá pato tiene patitos, mira, ven a verlos, están nadando en la agua, ven. My dad got so scared and took off back home. As he was getting closer, he noticed a huge owl with almost a human face on top of his roof, cackling super crazy. He got even more scared and ran into his house, screaming for help, but no one was there. Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. That story was creepy as fuck. Pobrecito tu papá, dude, qué pinche trauma, él miando bien a gusto y era un niñito. And then he sees a freaking viejo. And it always freaks me out when people look like if they're from freaking 1932. Así como el Abraham Lincoln style. Oh my god, hell no. What would have happened if your dad would have followed him? ¿Qué le quería enseñar o qué? I don't think it was the patitos. Yo por eso, like I said, prefiero cagarme en la cama en México y ni modo. I'll just go to sleep all fruncida and shit. Hey, I hope you will read my story and put it in a video. Got you. This story happened to me in Mexico. In the house I live in, there's a cementerio near it, and during the night, you can hear people crying or just calling people's names or stuff like that. One night, I was laying down on my bed watching a movie, and it was around 3 a.m. I stood up and went to the kitchen to get my takis that I left on the table. To get to the kitchen, you have to pass this basement or a storage room, the living room, and 3 other rooms and the restroom. I'm lucky enough that the kitchen wasn't outside of the house. Then I was walking to the kitchen and I noticed that the basement room was opened, and my dad or grandpa always close it. It was weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. I just went to the kitchen and took my takis, and then on my way back, the basement door was fully closed. And I was confused because I didn't hear the door close or nothing. That door makes a lot of noise. How did the door close then? Basements always freak me out, or attics, o como chingao se digan, they creep me out, especially after the movie The Exorcist, cause I know they had the freaking Ouija board up there and that shit was moving. So since I was little, puertas así que estén arriba de la casa o abajo me dan miedo. For my eyes, I'm gonna add some little sparkles like the ones that I have in my merch. Hi, I love your videos so much. My name is Elisa and I'm currently 11 years old now. Aww. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you the creepiest experiences my mom was in. My mom works at a school, she's a custodian, and she has experienced a lot of creepy stuff lately. So I'll tell you every single one of them. So one day she was cleaning a classroom and it was like dark at night. And Erika, when I tell you this, I mean it. My mom heard a kid laughing and running in the hallway. There is no kids allowed after 10 to 11 p.m. And the second incident that happened in that room, she heard tapping on the windows when there was nobody there. Third story, she was cleaning the bathroom, right? And she heard a girl humming and her freaking head was under the stall. My mom ran outside ASAP and she also heard the same thing in the hallway. When she was looking at the old senior photos hanging up on the wall, she heard the same girl but laughing loud. She turned up her music as loud as she can. Also, one of the creepiest things she experienced there, this might sound funny and like fake and shit, but this shit was weird. She saw a little boy dancing, like that one scene in Insidious. Oh my god, dude. That's creepy. Dude, not the freaking dancing scene from Insidious. I probably think about that scene every day. Do you know what I'm talking about? The scene where there's a little kid dancing in the window. And now for my lips, I'm gonna be doing a lip that's darker than the usual lip shades that I do. Just a little darker. Oh yeah, this shade is so pretty. So this is the shade Double Down by ColourPop, and this is the lip liner Chocolate Brown by Peri Para. Alright guys, so this is it for my final look. What do we think? I feel like you guys can get a better idea of how the merch looks now, ahora que estoy arreglada. Look at my sleeve, how freaking cute. If you haven't gotten your hands on my merch, I will be leaving the link down below. Go and take advantage before it sells out, and you can get your hands on some really cute lashes too, and really cute clothes and really cute accessories that we have. And yeah guys, this is it for today's video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can get notified for the next time I post, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.